Rain's been falling since midnight on this old tin roof again, and every drop keeps bringing back the life we used to live back then. The life we used to live back then. You'd curl up beside the window, wrapped inside my old coat, while thunder rolled across the fields like an old country song. Now it's rain on the tin roof, and memories breaking through. Every storm and every tear still somehow keeps you here. And though the years keep moving on, pull holds on. Yes, somewhere beneath this lonely moon, I still hear you in the rain. The porch light flickers softly, like it's trying not to die. Kinda like this broken heart, still learning how to survive. There's a coffee beside me, cold as this empty room. Funny how silence grows louder on nights like this in June. Now it's rain on the tin roof, an old ghost coming through. Every lightning flash outside still shows me your blue eyes. And though tomorrow keeps moving fast, some memories forever last. Yes, some will feel like home. Maybe rain was made for lonely souls, trying hard to heal. 'Cause every storm eventually forces hidden pain to speak, and every thunder rolling slow still whispers your name. Now it's rain on the tin roof, and our heart's still missing you. Every scar and every song still reminds me where you've gone. And though life keeps moving on, part of me still belongs right there beneath those midnight blues, listening to the rain for you. Some storms never really end, they just live inside the heart. There's an old pair of church shoes sitting by Mama's wooden floor, dust gathering around the laces since she walked out that door. Sunday mornings used to feel warmer with gospel through the heart, coffee brewing in the kitchen, and Daddy reading Psalms. Now it's church shoes by the front door, and silence through these rooms. Every prayer and every hymn still carries thoughts of them. And though the years keep moving on, faith somehow stays strong. Yes, somewhere beneath those stained glass lights, love still survives tonight. Country Johnson still remembers the way Mama used to sing. Voice soft as Carolina rain, like heaven listening. I drove past that little white chapel last Sunday after dark, and saw the cross glowing softly, like it still knew my heart. Now it's church shoes by the front door, and old memories once more. Every scripture, every tear, still somehow keeps them near. And though tomorrow comes too fast, some roots forever last. Yes, somewhere beyond these weary roads, grace still leads me home. Like hymns floating through old wood walls. And maybe love never truly leaves us, even after the final call. And every church bell ringing slow still sounds like Mama's voice. Now it's church shoes by the front door, and a heart still missing more. Every scar and every mile still healed me for a while. Keeps moving on. Part of me still belongs right there beneath those Sunday skies, where faith kept us alive. Some people leave this world quietly, but their love echoes forever. Funny where loneliness finds you. Sometimes it's under fluorescent lights at 3 a.m. Quarter machines and faded lonely, I'm buzzing through the midnight rain, buzzing through the midnight rain, buzzing through the midnight rain. I'm sitting here with a paper cup coffee, trying not to say your name. Old country songs from a tiny radio echo softly through the room, and every spinning washer reminds me how fast life moves. Now it's 3 a.m. at the laundromat, and memories coming back. Every neon light that every lonely chair still makes me wish you were here. And though the world keeps moving on, some nights feel twice as long. Yeah, somewhere beneath these tired stars, I'm still holding to us. There's a waitress washing uniforms after another double shift, and an old trucker folding blue jeans like life ain't broken yet. Like life ain't broken yet. Everybody here looks tired, like they're carrying silent pain. Funny how strangers can understand without saying a thing. Now it's 3 a.m. at the laundromat, with old regrets unpacked. Every spinning cycle round still turns my heart upside down. And though tomorrow keeps moving fast, some memories forever last. Yeah, somewhere in this lonely town, I still hear your laugh. Maybe life ain't made of big moments, maybe it's nights like these, where broken souls keep breathing under flickering neon dreams. And every dryer humming low still sounds like home somehow. Now it's 3 a.m. at the laundromat, and our heart's still looking back. Every mile and every tear still somehow keeps you near. And though life keeps smoothing sleepless nights, missing you tonight. Some nights don't change your life, they just remind you who mattered most. The beer is sweating on the wood. You haven't looked at me all night. The red sign is buzzing on the wall, color in the tears you try to hide. We are sitting in this padded booth with nothing left to say. Bright lights and lonely hearts, searching for a way to stay. We are sitting at the same table, but you are already gone. You already gone. The ice is melting in your glass, a little pool of water on the ring. I wanna tell you not to leave, but the words are stuck inside my chest. I watch you turn your wedding band, like you're trying to set it free. Bright lights and lonely hearts, searching for a way to stay. We are sitting at the same table, but you are already gone. You already gone. The piano plays a heavy song about a man who lost it all. I guess he knows just how I feel, waiting for the hammer to fall. Bright lights and lonely hearts, searching for a way to stay. We are sitting at the same table, but you are already gone. Already gone. Just the sound of the back door and the buzzing in my head Lonely hearts, just lonely hearts. Blue light glowing at the truck stop off Interstate 45. Coffee steaming in my tired hands, trying hard to stay alive. Rain keeps dancing on the windshield like an old familiar song, and every mile behind me feels heavier by dawn. I've been hauling dreams and diesel since I was barely 22, but no highway sign I've ever seen could lead me back to you. Now it's blue light at the truck stop and loneliness riding shotgun. Every neon glow, every rainy road still reminds me what I lost. And though these wheels keep rolling on, part of me is gone. Yeah, somewhere beneath these sleepless skies, I'm still chasing yesterday tonight. There's an old waitress named Maria who knows my usual seat and says you look more tired every year while pouring coffee cheap. The jukebox plays some George Jones' Heartbreak, low enough to hurt. Funny how old country songs always know the worst. I keep your picture on the dashboard beside a fading Tennessee map, like somehow love might still survive between the cracks. Now it's blue light at the truck stop and old memories won't stop. Every cigarette and song still tells me where you've gone. And though tomorrow comes too fast, some scars forever last. Yeah, somewhere through this pouring rain, I still whisper your name. Maybe truckers keep driving forever 'cause stillness hurts too much. And maybe broken hearts need highways just to feel enough. And every passing midnight town still feels a little like goodbye. Now it's blue light at the truck stop and a soul still worn out. Every mile and every tear still somehow keeps you near. And oh, life keeps moving on. Part of me still holds on right there beneath those neon blues, missing you tonight.
find freedom on the highway. Others just find more memories.
The iron bell swings over the ridge. It hits the valley like a stone. I watch the dust settle on the cloth, waiting for what I've always known. The stove is cold and the air is thin. I haven't moved since the break of day. I feel the weight of every sin, that I was never strong enough to pray. Sunday morning without you is a debt I can't ever pay. The bells are ringing for the fold while I'm just throwing it away, throw it all away. Yeah, the peace is gone, so far away. I see the cars parked on the grass beneath the oaks beside the gate. Your side of the bench is cold as glass, while I just sit and negotiate, while I just sit and negotiate with a God I haven't spoken to in more years than I care to count. I'm looking for a drop of dew instead of climbing up the holy mount. Sunday morning without you is a debt I can't ever pay. The bells are ringing for the fold while I'm just throwing it away, throw it all away. Yeah, the peace is gone, so far away. They say the water heals the sick, but I'm still buried in the red. The preacher's talking to the wind while I'm hearing every word you said. Under the burden of a broken man, Sunday morning without you is a debt I can't ever pay. The bells are ringing for the fold while I'm just throwing it away, throw it all away. Yeah, the peace is gone, so far away. Let the iron ring, let it ring. It don't change a thing, Sunday without you. Just the grit and the dust without you. Nothing left but the rust, Sunday ringing out for me. Just let it ring. Glass is heavy on the pine. Iron stove is choked with soot. Draft is coming through the floor, right where the winter took its foot. I poured the medicine to the mark, bottles sweating on the wood. tell you that I'm sorry now. If I thought it'd do some good. We're burning down to the cold white ash, just a heat that don't reach the wall. I'm swallowing the smoke of it, waiting for the house to fall. Let it fall, let it fall. I traded my youth for a paycheck. I traded my lungs for the cold. Thought I was building us a home, but I only dug a deeper hole. You're lying still beneath the quilt, turning from the man I am. I'm sitting here with shaking hands, doing the only thing I can. We're burning down to the cold white ash, just a heat that don't reach the wall. I'm swallowing the smoke of it. The bottle's dry, the grate is cold, just the smoke before the sun, just the smoke. Wet moon, wet boots dragging down the aisle, with whiskey on my breath. Every stained glass ain't up there looks disappointed yet. Preacher stopped his midnight prayer when he saw me walk inside. Guess broken men look different when they got nowhere left to hide. I spent my whole life running, now I'm too tired to run. Midnight church bells calling, like heaven knows I'm lost. Every ring cuts through my soul, like counting up the cost. I ain't looking for salvation, just somewhere I belong. While midnight church bells echo through a heart that's done so wrong. Lit a candle for the people that I failed along the way, for the love I couldn't hold on to and the words I didn't say. There's a Bible in the front row, open thin from years of tears. Funny how a little faith feels bigger near your fear. Maybe grace ain't earned it all, maybe it just finds you. Midnight church bells calling, like heaven knows I'm lost. Every ring cuts through my soul, like counting up the cost. midnight church bells echo through a heart that's done so wrong. If my mama's somewhere listening past the stars and endless skies, I hope she knows I finally came back, even if it took my whole damn life. And if the Lord still keeps a table for the souls who lost their way, maybe there's a seat still waiting for a man like me someday. Midnight church bells ringing, but they don't sound cold tonight. Every echo feels like mercy, breaking through the dark inside. I came searching for forgiveness, but found something even more. A little peace I never felt behind these old church doors. Rain stopping, church door opens, morning birds slowly appear. Storm finally passed. Deep breath. Guess even lost souls can find their way home. Soft church bell in distance fade out. Closet door creaks open, soft wind through window. Been a year now, slow breath, and I still can't move these boots. They're sitting by the doorway still, covered up in dust and time. Mud stains from that Tennessee rain, like you just walked in last night. Everybody says, pack it up, son, it's time to heal. But some things carry too much love to ever stop feeling real. Funny how a pair of old boots can hold a whole life inside. At night, every step echoes your memory through the silence in my life. I know leather don't have heartbeats, but somehow they still do. 'Cause every time I see those boots, I still see you. Your old truck don't start no more, just rusting by the barn, but I still sit behind the wheel whenever nights get hard. There's a coffee mug beside the sink with your lipstick faded thin, and every little thing you touch
still feels alive again. Some people leave this world, but never leave the room. The boots you left behind still walk through this house at night. Every step echoes your memory through the silence in my life. I know leather don't have heartbeats, but somehow they still do. 'Cause every time I see those boots, I still see you. And if heaven's got old dirt roads, I know you're walking free. No more pain upon your shoulders, no more weight to carry. Maybe every midnight whisper that drifts through this lonely room is just your soul reminding me, love don't leave that soon. The boots you left behind still hurt me now and then, but every scar you're leaving made taught me how to love again. And though I finally understand some goodbyes stay true, I'll always thank this broken life for letting me love you. Boots picked up softly, wooden floor creaks. Maybe it's all right now. Door closes gently to remember you without breaking too. Soft wind fades into silence. Distant siren, radio crackle. Unit 3, we got a house fire on Maple Street. Boots hitting pavement, door slam, siren gets louder. Yeah, that's my street.
Red lights cutting through the dark, smoke rising in the sky. Every second counts tonight, no time to wonder why. Helmet on and heartbeat loud, adrenaline takes control. There's a family in that burning house, and I ain't losing one more soul. Fear don't wait, but neither do I. I'm running into the fire while the whole world's running out, through the flames and the fallen walls, through the fear and the doubt. If I don't make it back tonight, just know I gave it all. I'm running into the fire. When I hear that call, I remember Mama's worried eyes every time I leave. Said, son, don't play with danger, but this is what I believe. There's a little girl trapped upstairs, calling out for help, and I'd rather face the flames tonight than live with losing myself. Some men run from the fire,
crackle and fire, heartbeat, heat closing in, can't see a thing. Just her voice in the smoke, trembling. I reach out, feel her hand. Hold on, kid, I got you. Crash, silence, then breathe. I ran into the fire while the whole world ran away. Through the flames I found a reason why I chose this way, and I made it out alive tonight. With her safe in my arms, I keep running into the fire. Every time that alarm, sirens fade, birds, soft wind. Sun's coming up on Maple Street. Deep breath, another life still breathing. Quiet pause. That's enough for me. Yeah, that's my street.
The highway is a long, dark ribbon stretching past the trees and silos. Green light from the dash hits my hands while the whole world is fast asleep. While the whole world is fast asleep, I was looking for a distraction, anything to stop the thinking, stop the thinking. The radio knew my name tonight like it saw me through the glass, playing every memory we ever had, one chord at a time. The DJ spoke your secret thoughts straight into the middle of my chest. The airwaves brought you back again. I can still feel the way you breathe, leaning your head against the door. We were just kids with a full tank and nowhere left to go. The steering wheel feels cold and heavy until the chorus starts to rise, until the chorus starts to rise. Now the singer has your exact tone, asking me why I ever walked away. The radio knew my name tonight like it saw me through the glass, playing every memory we ever had, one chord at a time. The DJ spoke your secret thoughts straight into the middle of my chest. The airwaves brought you back again. It's a miracle of towers and wires sending your heart through the clouds. I'm finally hearing what you meant when the words were hard to find. The radio knew my name tonight like it saw me through the glass, playing every memory we ever had, one chord at a time. The DJ spoke your secret thoughts straight into the middle of my chest. The airwaves brought you back again. Driving toward the edge of the map with your voice on every station. Yeah, the radio knew my name. Down this empty road, just you and me in the airwaves.
Windshield wipers moving slow, wind hitting the truck roof, faint AM radio static. 2 in the morning, middle of nowhere. Radio cuts in and out, and somehow you're still riding shotgun in my mind. Headlights carving through the dark like ghosts across the road. Every mile keeps pulling memories from places I buried long ago. There's a diner sign half flickering outside a broken town, but I keep driving past it all, 'cause stopping slows me down. Funny how the night gets louder when you're all alone. It's just rain on an empty highway, and your memory on my mind. Every drop against this windshield feels like one more goodbye. I keep chasing down the silence, but your voice survives the pain. Yeah, it's rain on an empty highway, and me missing you again. There's an old photograph beside me, faded from the passing years. You're smiling like forever was never gonna disappear. I tried whiskey, tried forgetting, tried running from the truth, but no matter where this road goes, it always leads to you. Some hearts keep moving forward, mine just circles back. It's just rain on an empty highway, and your memory on my mind. Every drop against this windshield feels like one more goodbye. I keep chasing down the silence, but your voice survives the pain. Yeah, it's rain on an empty highway, and me missing you again. Maybe somewhere past these clouds you still see these roads at night. Maybe every falling raindrop carries pieces of our life. And if lonely souls keep wandering long after love is gone, maybe yours is riding with me through this storm till dawn. It's still rain, but the storm don't hurt the same. Time can dull the sharpest sorrow, but it never kills the pain. And though your shadow rides beside me, I know life keeps rolling on like rain on an empty highway, till the night finally moves along. Rain slowly stopping, truck engine humming steady, birds faint in distance, storm's breaking now. Deep breath. Guess even lonely roads eventually find the morning. Fade into engine and wind.
porch steps have given way to the weeds. The roof is leaning hard toward the ground. I came back just to see what was left. There isn't much, but there isn't much of anything now. The oak tree is taller than I remember. It's the only thing still standing straight. At the house on Willow Creek, where the water runs cold and deep, I hear a young boy call out my name across the tall grass in the rain. Everything changes, but the creek's the same. The white paint is peeled away like skin, showing the gray wood underneath. I found the notches on the door frame, marking the years when we were free. I close my eyes and hear the laughter carried on the breeze through the pines. At the house on Willow Creek, where the water runs cold and deep, I hear a young boy call out my name across the tall grass and the rain. Everything changes, but the creek's the same. Time is a heavy hand on a shoulder. It pushes us further down the road. I'd stay here if I could just hold on, but the creek is somewhere else to go. At the house on Willow Creek, where the water runs cold and deep, I hear a young boy call out my name across the tall grass in the rain. Everything changes, but the creek's the same. It stays the same. Willow Creek, running cold and deep. Willow Creek.
Clock hit midnight at the Rusty Spur. Last call echoing low. Bartender wiping down whiskey rings like he's done 1,000 times before. I stepped outside behind the alley with a Marlboro and regret, watching neon bleed through puddles, trying hard not to forget. Now it's a smoke break behind the bar, and old wounds showing scars. Every drag and every flame still burns with your name. And though the crowd keeps laughing loud, loneliness still hangs around. Yeah, somewhere beneath these neon lights, broken hearts survive tonight. There's a jukebox playing Merle Haggard inside through the back door crack, and some cowboy crying at the counter like life finally hit him back. The waitress said, "You're doing all right." I lied and said, "Just tired." Funny how men learn hiding pain like it's something to admire.
watch the smoke break behind the bar, and memories in the dark. Every whiskey glass and song still tells me where you've gone. And though tomorrow comes too fast, some nights forever last. Yeah, somewhere in this pouring rain, I still whisper your name. Maybe your bars ain't built for healing, maybe they're built for surviving pain, where lonely souls keep breathing until the sunrise comes again, and every ember fading slow feels like another goodbye. Now it's smoke break behind the bar, and a lonely cowboy heart. Every scar and every mile still hurts once in a while. And though life keeps moving on, part of me still holds on, right there beneath those neon blues, missing you tonight. Some people go home after midnight, some just keep wandering.
My spurs are in a cardboard box, pushed back behind the kitchen sink. Hardwood floorboards catch the heat. Hardwood floorboards catch the heat. Window unit shakes inside the frame. Yellow cabs are stalling on the street. Stalling on the street. This ain't just leather and silver snaps. It's the dirt I ate in Cheyenne. Every scar is a mile I walk back home. The last rodeo jacket keeps the cold away. Keeps the cold away. It's the only skin I ever really own. Loading crates down on Pier 19. Hands are rough and stained with grease. Found a bit of clover in the tread of my left boot when I got home. Reminded me of how the valley smelled. How it smelled. This ain't just leather and silver snaps. It's the dirt I ate in Cheyenne. Every scar is a mile I walk back home. The last rodeo jacket keeps the cold away. Keeps the cold away. It's the only skin I ever really own. The stitching is coming loose at the seams, just like my knees when the rain starts. I won't trade it for a suit and tie. I'll go to the ground in this high 6 feet deep. This ain't just leather and silver snaps. It's the dirt I ate in Cheyenne. Every scar is a mile I walk back home. The last rodeo jacket keeps the cold away. Keeps the cold away. It's the only skin I ever really own. Just a long way from the grass, linoleum under my feet, 12 stories up. Heavy iron rolling on the black track, pale moon hanging in the cold. I see the towns flying by like cards, stacked against the night, stacked against the night. The steam is rising purple through the pines. The engine screams for a home. Midnight train rolling back to yesterday, yesterday. I feel the weight. Midnight train. Yeah. You are standing at the water tank, waving with a hand of bone. I reach out but the wind is hard. The fire burns the hour. The fire burns the hours. There is no stopping now. I carry the stone in my throat. Midnight train rolling back to yesterday, yesterday. I feel the weight. Midnight train. Down the line, back to the start. Yesterday, yesterday, burning out. Yesterday, yesterday, rolling home. Yesterday. Midnight train. Train rolling back to yesterday, yesterday. I feel the weight. Midnight train. Standing at the water tank, waving with a hand of bone. I reach out but the wind is hard. The fire burns the hour. The fire burns the hours. There is no stopping now. I carry the stone in my throat. Midnight train rolling back to yesterday, yesterday. I feel the weight. Midnight train. Down the line, back to the start. Yesterday, yesterday, burning out. Yesterday, 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 midnight train.
Some people lose themselves on the highway. Some people find God there.
motel off exit 17, neon buzzing through the storm. One flickering sign saying vacancy, like it's waiting for the warm. I dropped my keys beside the bedside lamp and stared at the peeling walls. Funny how silence hits the hardest when nobody calls. Now it's the Motel Bible by exit 17, and pages worn like me. Every prayer and every line still trying to say this life of mine. And though the miles keep rolling on, part of me still feels lost. Yeah, somewhere beneath these midnight skies, I'm still searching for the light. There's a photograph inside my wallet of a girl I let down bad, and a note Mama wrote years ago saying, son, don't lose what you have. The TV glows with faded reruns as thunder shakes the room, and every passing semi-truck sounds like another goodbye tune. Now it's the Motel Bible by exit 17, and old ghosts haunt me. Every scar and every sin still trying to pull me in. And though tomorrow feels unsure, some wounds still endure. Yeah, somewhere through this pouring rain, I still whisper your name. Maybe broken men keep driving, 'cause standing still hurts worse. And maybe grace arrives slowly on roads filled with regret and dirt. And every time those pages turn, I still hear heaven calling. Now it's the Motel Bible by exit 17, and a soul caught in between. Every tear and every prayer, still searching for repair. And though life keeps moving on, part of me still holds on. Right there beneath that neon cross, trying hard not to get lost. Some highways lead nowhere, and some led you back to yourself.
There's dust on my old guitar tonight, sitting quiet by the wall. Haven't played those strings much lately since you stopped calling at all. Used to write songs on the back porch while the sunset painted gold. Now silence fills the spaces where your laughter used to glow. Now there's dust on my old guitar and memories in every scar. Every chord still sounds like you, no matter what I try to do. And though the years keep moving on, part of me still writes these songs. Yes, somewhere deep inside my heart, you still live inside these bars. I remember county fair nights, playing songs beneath the lights. You danced barefoot in the sawdust, like love could last in the sawdust, like love's forever nights. Now the crowds are long gone home, and the neon signs burn low, but every lonely melody still follows where I go. Now there's dust on my old guitar and ghosts beneath these stars. Every highway, every town still turns your memory around. And though life keeps rolling fast, some songs forever last. Yeah, every midnight in the dark still starts with this old guitar.
Maybe music keeps the hurting alive, so we never truly lose the people and the moments that became our favorite tunes. And every time these strings ring out, I still hear your voice somehow.
Now there's dust on my old guitar, but your memory still burns hard. Every tear and every song still reminds me where I belong. And though tomorrow keeps moving on, part of me still holds on. Yes, somewhere beneath these country stars, you still live inside my heart. Some hearts don't break completely, they turn into songs.
City lights and midnight calls, laughing loud in crowded halls. Didn't know where it would go, just two hearts moving slow. Then you took me out of town, dirt road, nowhere around. Radio playing low, stars putting on a show. No more noise, no more rush, just your hand, just your touch. In that quiet country air, I knew something real was there. Somewhere between fast and slow, I felt something start to grow. From neon nights to sunrise skies, I found truth in your eyes. Left the noise, found a way to something real that stayed. No more running, no more games, just your heart calling my name. From the city to the field, you showed me how love feels. Traded chaos for the calm, your head resting on my own. Bonfire burning in the dark, you lit up my broken heart. Every mile we drove away felt like home in every way. Didn't need no crowded room, just your love under that moon. Funny how a change of place led me right into your grace. From neon nights to sunrise skies, I found truth in your eyes. Left the noise, found a way to something real that stayed. No more running, no more games, just your heart calling my name. From the city to the fields, you showed me how love feels. We were lost in different worlds, chasing lights that never turn into something we could hold, something more than just a show. Now I see it clear and true, all I ever needed was you. From neon nights to sunrise skies, you're the reason I'm alive. Every road led me here, far away from all my fears. No more running, no more lies, I see forever in your eyes. From the chaos we once knew, now my world begins with you. No more neon lights tonight, just you and me and a sky full of stars.
Last train. Well, I got my ticket and a heavy bag. Yes, I got my ticket and a heavy bag. Leaving Memphis for a different town. Well, the moon is cold on the station door. Lord, the moon is cold on the station door. I don't wanna see this place no more. She stayed out late and she wouldn't do right. Yes, she stayed out late and she wouldn't do right. So I'm catching that engine in the middle of the night. I hear that whistle blowing down the track. Lord, I hear that whistle blowing down the track. Once I'm gone, I ain't looking back. Last train out of Memphis now. Yes, the last train out of Memphis now. Don't ask me where and don't ask how. Don't ask me where and don't ask how. Going home, moving on. Steel guitar is crying like a lonesome soul. Yes, that steel is crying like a lonesome soul. Watch that river and the water roll. Wait for the morning and the rising sun. Well, I wait for the morning and the rising sun. Running from the things that I have done. Moving on. Last train. Well, I'm moving on. Last train. Well, I'm moving on. Last train. Lord, I'm moving on. Yes, I'm moving on. Last train out.
It's funny how a house can feel so empty. when everything's still there, except you. Your coffee cup still on the sink, like you're walking any day. Your picture hanging on the wall still hasn't faded away. I hear your footsteps in the hall every time it rains, but it's just echoes of a love that couldn't stay. She left me in the silence where her laughter used to live, and now every word unspoken is a wound that won't forgive. I'm drowning in the quiet, with nothing left to prove. She didn't take the house, she took the truth. Your side of the bed still cold at night. I don't dare move your sheets, 'cause losing you once was enough. I can't lose your memory. There's a song we used to sing, playing on the radio. Now I turn it off real quick before the tears can show. She left me in the silence where her laughter used to live. Now every word unspoken is a wound that won't forgive. I'm drowning in the quiet, with nothing left to prove. She didn't take the house, she took the truth. Was it something that I said, or something I didn't do? Did I slowly lose your heart without a single clue? If I could go back one more night, I'd hold you like my last breath, 'cause loving you is life to me, and losing you feels like death. I found your jacket in the car, still smells like your perfume. Now I sit here in the dark, talking to an empty room. I guess some loves don't fade away, they just learn how to hide. In every broken piece of me, you're still alive. She left me in the silence. Now the nights are twice as long. Every shadow in this house keeps proving you are gone. I'm screaming in the quiet, but there's no one left to hear. She didn't take my heart, Rain slowly stops. If silence had a sound, it'd be your goodbye. Long pause, and I'm still listening.
Everybody's got scars.
Some just hide them better than others. I wear these lines like old tattoos, stories carved beneath my skin, every one a silent memory of where I've been. Some came from love that disappeared, some from battles with myself, some from battles with myself, some from nights I lost my faith and cried for help. These scars speak my name, tell the story of my pain. Every cut and every bruise was a war I didn't choose. But I survived the flame, yeah, I'm still standing through the rain. Now every mark I carry proud speaks my name out loud. People only see the surface, they don't know the weight I hold. They don't hear the quiet voices that still echo in my soul. I've smiled through broken moments, pretended I was fine. I've smiled through broken moments, pretended I was fine. But every scar became a chapter written by hard times. These scars speak my name, tell the story of my pain. Every cut and every bruise was a war I didn't choose. But I survived the flame, yeah, I'm still standing through the rain. Now every mark I carry proud speaks my name out loud. And maybe healing ain't forgetting, maybe strength is learning how to carry all the shattered pieces without breaking down. 'Cause the deepest wounds inside us can become the strongest light. I survived the fight. These scars speak my name, not my weakness, not my shame. Every wound became a sign that I made it out alive. Yeah, I survived the flame again. Now every mark I carry proud speaks my name out loud. The pain remembered me.
Hey, it's me. Just wanted to hear your voice tonight. Message cuts off. Thunder rolls softly. Your guitar still leans against the wall beside the door, and every string still sounds like you, though you ain't here no more. There's half a bottle on the counter, and your name inside my head.
gets louder when all the love has left. Every shadow in this room still moves a little like you. I still hear the sound of your goodbye echoing through these lonely nights, like a train fading through the rain, leaving me behind. I tried drowning out the memory, but your voice survives the pain. Yeah, I still hear the sound of your goodbye. I drove past our old bar downtown, but I couldn't go inside. Too many ghosts still dancing there under neon lights. People say that time heals all, but time just slows the ache. 'Cause every road I take somehow still leads me back your way. Some hearts stop loving easy, mine just never learned. I still hear the sound of your goodbye echoing through these lonely nights, like a train fading through the rain, leaving me behind. I tried drowning out the memory, but your voice survives the pain. Yeah, I still hear the sound of your goodbye. Maybe somewhere past the dark you still think of me sometimes. Maybe love don't really die, it just changes shape with time. And if your soul still wanders near when midnight fills the sky, then maybe you can hear me too. Every time I cry